big. Fought bigger.
Kenneth Brannagh brings us his best film that doesn't star himself, and Chris Hemsworth brings us our best Thor since Adventures in Babysitting. Seriously, kids, look it up. Adventures in Babysitting. It was Elizabeth Shue. You probably haven't heard of her. She hasn't done a lot lately, but Vincent D'Onofrio. I know. Weird. This is Real School.
Oh! Great Odin's Raven!
Hey there, Real Schoolers. Yes, here we are, the brand new set of Real School. I told you all I was moving, and, well, here I am. And as you can see, like I promised, lots of movies on the wall. No TV in the middle. We have this nice little curtain. It gives that kind of dramatic effect. But here we are, and what better way to open a new season of Real School than with the summer's first blockbuster? And what better way to open it up than with the release of one of many epic comic book films to come out this summer. We all hope that Thor will open the summer with a bang, and guess what? It sure does. Now, the action sequences are just what you need for hundreds, if not thousands of years of Nordic mythology. It is worthy of the gods. But there are some things in the film, and I will jump right into it, that leaves a little to be desired. Now, while the visuals are absolutely stunning and colorful, I mean, this film is basically like the love child between Lawrence of Arabia and Harry Potter. It's gorgeous to look at. The acting of the supporting characters, not that great. While Brannagh concentrated on the Shakespearean actors, the supporting cast, Natalie Portman, Stellan Skarsgård, and Kat Dennings, seem uninspired, and at times their characters seem completely unnecessary. Surprisingly, Natalie Portman, after just winning an Oscar, comes out with a couple films that just seems she was in it for the paycheck, and obviously with Thor, she gets noticed even more. What I was really upset about was Kat Dennings. Now, Kat Dennings is a beautiful actress, she's talented, she's been in some great independent films, but her character in Thor is reduced to those cheesy one-liners. She's a sidekick of a sidekick, and really, she's a better actor than that character and that role leads you to believe.
This is going on Facebook, smile.
But not all the acting suffer. What's great about bringing Kenneth Brannagh as a director is being a Shakespearean director and actor, he really knows all about specific characteristics that this mythology needed. He also brought in an amazing international cast and a lot of Shakespearean actors. Of course, you have Sir Anthony Hopkins, who has acted Shakespearean kings for decades. You have the great Canadian actor Colm Feore, who I saw not 2 years ago play Macbeth here in Ontario's Stratford Festival. And from what I hear, Chris Hemsworth actually won the role of Thor by reciting the St. Crispin's Day speech from Henry V. So again, Kenneth Brannagh knows how to bring the best out of Shakespearean actors, and this mythology deserves that kind of acting. And while the writing team, which includes prolific science fiction writer J. Michael Straczynski, may have ignored the human side of the film, the Asgardian side, or the mythological side, has a lot to it. And it actually really works. Arguably the greatest part of the film is the relationship between the gods themselves. Loki, Odin, and Thor have an amazing and very Shakespearean tragic sense of what a family is.
You are a vain, greedy, cruel boy. You are an old man and a fool!
You're unworthy!
Father.
I now take from you your power! I cast you out!
And of course, Loki's character is based on a lot of mythology, not just Nordic, but a familiar sense from Shakespearean works that it's the embittered son or the angry brother who tries to kill his family, usurp his father, and become king. Loki turns out one of the most brilliant performances and arguably one of the greatest comic book villains ever put on screen. He's believable, he's sensitive, he's hurt, and there's something very approachable and human to him. His motives go past what most comic book villains do. He's not just evil for the sake of being evil, he doesn't just want to take over the world. He has a reason, and you really believe that motivation. It's emotional, it's deep, and it's very heartfelt. So, without building up the suspense, on my scale of earn it or burn it, Thor is most definitely an earn it. Go see it. And let's pray, keep your fingers crossed, that this film is just a slight taste of things to come this summer when it comes to comic book movies. Also, don't forget my campaign to stop trolling. We still have another month and a half until Captain America opens. And even though I did have constructive criticism for Thor, let's just hope that everybody else tries and keeps their comments to themselves, and let's just enjoy this glorious summer that is going to come out.
Oh, great Odin's raven! Oh, by the hammer of Thor! Saint Damian's beard! Sweet grandmother's spatula! Hot pot of coffee! Uncle Jonathan's corncob pipe!